The battle you feel is not yours to carry alone. I am fighting for you. When you are weary, overwhelmed, or surrounded by shadows that whisper defeat, hear this plainly. I am already at work behind the scenes, turning what looks like struggle into strategic movement. This is not a distant promise. It is my present reality marching on your behalf. The war you cannot see. Many of you have exhausted yourselves, trying to secure outcomes by your own strength. You have wrestled with worry, replayed past failures, tried to control variables that were never meant to be fully in your grip. The enemy uses what is hidden, fear, doubt, confusion, disappointment, to make you believe you are alone in the fight. But I am not distant. I do not sleep. I am the one who declares the end from the beginning, and I have positioned myself in the unseen places where your enemies think they have advantage. The conflict you sense is real, but it is not ungoverned. I am the commander-in-chief in the invisible realm. Every force aligned against you is being measured, weighed, and countered, even before you realize the attempt was made. Your struggle is a backdrop. My victory is the foreground I am crafting. You may see delay, but I am engineering alignment. You may feel pressure, but I am compressing you to release greater purpose. The fight is not for you to win by striving harder. It is for you to rest in my sovereign intervention and watch my deliverance unfold. Why I fight for you. I fight because I love you. My commitment to you is not based on your performance, your popularity, or your perfection. It is rooted in my nature, which is love, justice, and covenant. When you were falling, I reached. When you were broken, I mended. When your enemies circled like vultures, I prepared the rescue before the cry escaped your lips. Your story matters to me. Your purpose is not incidental. The battles around you are not random. They are part of a narrative I have written from before time, designed to bring you to the place where the fullness of who I made you to be emerges. I fight to clear the path that is being obstructed by confusion and misdirection. I fight to silence voices that whisper lies about your identity, worth, and destiny. I fight to dismantle systems of oppression, to root out the strongholds that have held you captive, whether those strongholds are external pressures, generational patterns, or internal lies. I fight because the enemy has no authority except what he borrows from deception, and I am the truth that exposes and eradicates darkness. Signs that I am working on your behalf. Sometimes you will not feel the battle. I am still moving. Other times the disruption will be loud, and it will appear as though the fight is intensifying. Both are part of my process. Look for the subtle shifts, doors opening where there seemed to be walls, people showing up in unexpected places, timing that aligns with what you've prayed for, though the odds said otherwise. You might notice peace settling in the middle of chaos, a clarity that cuts through fog, or strength arising when weakness seemed imminent. These are not coincidences. They are fingerprints of my activity on your side. Even when the evidence looks contrary, do not allow sight to overrule my word. I am working in ways you cannot yet measure. The delay you groan over may be the incubation period for a breakthrough so great that if it came too soon, you would not be ready to steward it. The opposition you face may actually be the pressure molding you into the vessel capable of carrying what I'm about to release. I am fighting to reshape not just your circumstances, but the part of you that will steward the result. Your role in the battle. Understand this, the fight is mine, but you are not passive in it. Your role is to align with me by faith, by obedience, by refusing to give authority to fear. Faith is not pretending the battle isn't real. It is choosing to trust me while the battle rages, because you have seen my faithfulness before and have my word as a foundation. Obedience is not about perfection, it is about willingness. When I direct you to speak, forgive, move, wait, or act, you participate with me. That participation amplifies what I am doing. Do not exhaust yourself by trying to fight what I have already promised to overcome. Instead, take your place beside me in the posture of trust. Speak what I have spoken. Declare my truth over your situation. Refuse to rehearse defeat. Guard what you allow into your mind. What you believe influences how you stand. I am not asking you to be blind to challenges. I am asking you to see them through my lens, where the outcome is already known and the victory is assured. What to do when you feel defeated? There will be moments when the enemy throws everything he has at you, hoping you will look down, withdraw, or believe the lie that I have abandoned you. In those moments, remember who I am and what I have done. Call to mind past rescues, small and large. Speak my name aloud. Let your heart be reminded that my reputation in your life is not built on convenience, but on covenant. Pray, not as one begging from a distance, but as one connected to the source of power. Lay down the shame that says you caused the struggle. Release guilt that makes you believe you are unworthy of my intervention. Receive the grace I offer freely. Then rise, not in self-reliance, but in renewed trust, and I will carry the rest. When you feel exhausted, rest in my presence. Rest is not surrender. It is a strategic withdrawal from self-effort so that my strength can rise within you. I am not asking you to do more. I am asking you to lean more fully into me. The enemy's limited authority. The powers arrayed against you operate under restrictions. They can exert pressure, they can accuse, they can attempt to deceive, but they cannot steal what I have ordained. Their schemes are like shadows in the day. They cannot hold substance against my light. What they intend for harm, I am turning for your good. Their plans may appear successful momentarily, but their victories are temporary, while the deliverance I prepare for you is eternal in its impact. Do not be intimidated by loud opposition. Often the enemy's noise is a sign that something of value is being shifted in your favor. I have given you authority to speak into darkness. When you declare my promises, you activate my power, and the enemy is forced to retreat. You are not in the arena with them to be their equal in struggle. You are seated with me in my authority, watching as I dismantle their strategies. How I'm fighting. My methods on your behalf. I fight in ways that may surprise you. Sometimes it is a voice in someone else's heart that shifts, leading them to show up in your life just when you needed help. Sometimes is a closed door that protects you from a future you could not have seen. Sometimes it is a shift in timing that aligns ungodly delays into divine appointments. I fight by opening unexpected avenues, by sending divine connections, by stirring dreamers who carry pieces of answer you've been asking for. I fight by turning confusion into clarity through revelation. I fight by giving you wisdom beyond natural understanding so that you navigate the maze with divine insight. I fight by realigning resources, by breaking unhealthy dependencies, by healing what has been wounded, and by releasing fresh vision when despair has dimmed your sight. I fight even when you do not feel my hand, because love does not wait for emotion to act. I am with you, actively, purposefully, relentlessly. The assurance of final victory. Hear this. Every struggle has a season. The things that press on you now are not written to define you forever. I am fighting to bring you into a season where testimonies rise from the ashes, where scars become emblems of strength, and where the very things that were meant to disqualify you become the foundation of your influence. I have promised to complete the good work I started in you. I do not begin and abandon. I am faithful, and my faithfulness is the anchor of your soul. Your story is being rewritten from the inside out. What felt like defeat is becoming testimony. What felt like silence is becoming a song of victory. I am fighting for you. And because I fight, you will not be consumed. Because I fight, your future is secured. Because I fight, the enemy's schemes will not prevail beyond the appointed moment. Living in the confidence of my fight walk. Daily in the confidence that I am campaigning for your blessing. Speak with boldness. Move with resolve. Love without fear. Serve without desperation. The power that is working on your behalf is greater than the opposition you see. Let your faith shape your days more than your feelings do. Set your eyes not on the shifting circumstances, but on the one who holds eternity and is actively realigning your present. Encourage those around you. When others feel the pressure, remind them of my involvement. Your testimony of my fight in your life becomes a banner for someone else who needs to believe. I fight not just for you, but through you. When you share what I've done, you strengthen the faith of others, and the ripple of my victory extends far beyond what you initially imagine. A final word. Do not give up. I see the exhaustion, the questions, the betrayal, the delays, and the pains. I am not distant from any of it. I am in the middle of the fight, strategizing, protecting, advancing, restoring. Your breakthrough is not a matter of if, but when. Stand firm in the truth that I am fighting for you. Receive my peace in the storm, my strength in your weakness, and my light in your darkest hours. The battle is fierce only because the victory about to be revealed is monumental. Keep your eyes on me. I will not fail you.